The sun dipped low, painting the sky orange and pink. The friends lounged, bellies full, hearts happy. Barry shared travel tales. Pete gave tips on napping. Kevin discussed the best leaves. Laughter echoed through the trees. As twilight approached, Barry stood. "Time to head home." Pete yawned. "Pre-sleep nap time. Let's do this again next Tuesday?" Barry suggested. "Absolutely." Kevin and Pete agreed. They waved goodbye, promising another lazy day. Kevin settled back in his nook, smiling. Best Tuesday ever. Sometimes, the best days are the ones spent doing nothing with friends, and Kevin couldn't wait for next week. Another rustle. This time slow and lazy, announced a new arrival. A possum ambled out, grass in his mouth, looking half asleep. "Barry," he greeted, unfazed by the giant. "Pete." "Meet Kevin," Barry said, waving. Pete nodded up at Kevin. "I like snacks and naps." "Me too," Kevin replied. "We should start a club." Pete grinned and flopped at the base of the tree. "What's the plan? Solving the world's problems or just chilling?" "Definitely chilling," Barry said, handing Pete some berries. Kevin munched a berry tossed up. The three relaxed together. A giant, a koala, and a possum. Silence settled, comfortable and easy. It was an odd group, but it felt just right. They watched the clouds, sharing snacks and smiles. Kevin felt like he'd found his tribe. Barry's stomach rumbled loudly. "Sorry," Barry chuckled. "Been walking all day. Forgot my snacks." Kevin, sympathetic, offered a juicy eucalyptus leaf. "Want one?" "They're the good kind," Barry accepted, sniffed and took a bite. "Tastes green." "Thanks, Kevin." Barry rummaged in his pouch and offered bright red berries. Kevin's eyes lit up. Berries were a rare treat. They traded snacks, munching together in the shade. Barry told a joke about a lost hiker and a Sasquatch. Kevin laughed so hard he nearly fell off his branch. The two relaxed, sharing stories and snacks. Kevin realized Barry wasn't just a legend, he was a great friend. The afternoon drifted by with laughter and easy conversation. Kevin felt lucky to have met someone so unexpected. The forest felt friendlier with Barry around. They watched the clouds. Content. Kevin thought, this is what a perfect day looks like. Two new friends, sharing the simple joys of snacks and stories. The world seemed a little bigger and a lot more fun. Kevin grinned, ready for whatever came next. Suddenly, the whole tree shook. Hard. Kevin clung to his branch, eyes wide. He looked down and saw a giant hairy foot beside the trunk. The foot belonged to a massive, shaggy creature peering up through the leaves. It was Bigfoot, real, enormous, and looking a bit lost. For a moment, everything was silent. Kevin stared. Bigfoot stared back. Then Bigfoot gave a gentle wave. Hi there. Sorry to shake your tree. I'm a bit clumsy. Kevin blinked, then managed a cool G-day. No worries, mate. The tree could use a good shake. He took a bite of his leaf, trying to look unfazed. Bigfoot smiled, relieved. The birds resumed chirping. The forest exhaled. Kevin realized this was way more interesting than napping. Bigfoot's presence was unexpected, but not unwelcome. Kevin relaxed, curiosity replacing surprise. I'm Kevin, he said, introducing himself. Bigfoot grinned. Barry the Bigfoot, two unlikely friends meeting in the treetops. The day had just gotten a lot more interesting. Kevin wondered what would happen next. Kevin the koala lounged in his favorite eucalyptus tree, basking in the perfect patch of sun. He munched on a juicy leaf, savoring its minty freshness. Life was simple. Nap, snack, repeat. Today was a nap first kind of day. 3 hours down, now time for a snack. Kevin reached for the best leaf on the branch, gave it a sniff, and smiled. Just as he was about to take a bite, a strange rustling noise interrupted his peace. It wasn't a bird or the wind. This was big. Kevin paused, leaf halfway to his mouth, listening. The rustling grew louder, clumsy and oafish. Not a wombat, not a wallaby. Something new. Kevin, expert in forest sounds, was stumped. He squinted through the leaves. Curiosity piqued. The noise came closer. Snapping branches. Kevin decided to ignore it. Probably just Terry the kookaburra playing a prank. He turned back to his leaf, determined to enjoy his snack. But the rustling didn't stop. Kevin's ears perked up, alert. Something, or someone, was definitely coming. He braced himself for a surprise.